What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am on travel for work. I am in Florida right now in a hotel room, so don't mind the weird aesthetics of the background. I hope the lighting's okay. I feel weird. I feel weird talking in a hotel room. It's like 2 in the morning. Hope no one can hear me. It's strange. Oh, and here's me flying from Virginia. In the air. And then here, landing. If you're checking in for the first time and you like Corvette content, I want to hit that little subscribe button right over there. Give it a like, give it a comment. Cool. So, I was gonna do 10, and I could not come up with 10. I like this car a lot. So, in no particular order, here are 5 things about my C5 Z that are kind of annoying. Now, these would not deter me from buying one. If you're in the market, these definitely aren't turn-offs. I wouldn't say, hey, don't buy the car because of these. These are 5 things you will probably run into if you're expecting to buy one. And this is more of a disclaimer there for you. So, 5 things that bother me about my C5Z. It's a fixed roof. I know. You know it's a fixed roof before you bought it. It's not a hatchback. I know that. I like the look of the FRC better. That's why I bought a C5Z. Now, if they had an option of a fixed roof coupe with a target top, that would be amazing, and I'd buy that. But they don't. There are kits, and you can retrofit one. I've seen pictures. I'll put a picture here. It looks really involved, and I'm not sure if I would like the outcome, and I'm not sure if there would be leaks, and I don't know the long-term effects of doing that on the Z06. And also structural integrity as well would also concern me. So that's number 1. Number 2 is one that's been beaten to death, and that is the interior fit and finish. It's still kind of embarrassing when people get in it. I'm just like, I know. You know, the car's older. You look at other cars in that early 2000s, they're not nearly as bad, but I understand GM had to have cost savings somewhere, so the interior was the easiest way to mitigate production cost. And like the main radio bezel on the right side, everyone I've seen, I guess the dash shrinks or something shrinks. There's like a 1/2 inch gap you can see like behind the radio. It's really tacky. I need to find a fix for that. And the seats, and just like the leather quality on the shift boot, it's all just garbage. But the instrument cluster is sharp. That's pretty cool. So good job, GM, on the cluster. Number 3. Now, none of these I've experienced, but I know I probably will, just reading forums and looking online, and that is the random gremlins. The column lock error, which everyone I feel like gets at some point on the C5Z forums. The battery leaks battery down onto your ECU or PCM. Headlight gears, they just give out. I think mine, the previous owner already did mine with the brass gears. Much better solution. But yeah, they'll go up or down, and then you just hear them. It's really annoying. Leaky butt. Yeah, leaky butt, which is the rear end just leaks, and the only way to fix it, you gotta take open your differential. You have to literally put like a liquid gasket and seal it back up. You can do it yourself, from what I've seen. And it looks like mine was done recently. It looks pretty fresh, the gasket on it, so that's pretty cool. And leaky windows. It's also something to look forward to, I guess. Again, none of these I have experience, but just looking at common trends, these are things I probably will run into eventually, so it's always in the back of my mind. Number 4, the steering. The steering is slow on center. It always feels vague, and I wish it was tighter. Now, it's not bad, but it doesn't match the rest of the car's performance, if that makes sense. I was expecting more from a Z06. My base C6 felt much better. And my C7 was night and day better. It was ridiculous. Actually, my C4 I think felt better too, which is kind of weird. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, the steering on the C5 is pretty vague. There's fixes for it, but I'm not going to do that. Number 5 is also a personal preference, and that's the ride quality. You can only do so much with the leaf springs. I did address this in a previous video. I do want to do coilovers, and that would be probably a couple mods away. So yeah, it just rides like a radio flyer. It's not pleasant. It's not horrible, but it's not good. People will try to be like, it's not that bad. No, it's pretty bad. The C6 and C7, even though they both had leaf springs, it seemed to absorb it better. Maybe because the bushings are newer. I don't know. But yeah. So those are my 5 things with Z06 that kind of bother me. And it was hard to make this list. The car, for what it is and the cost, is freaking awesome. And I still highly recommend getting one. If you're on the fence about buying one, you should do it. Or at least test drive one. Do yourself a favor and at least test drive a C5 Z06. Awesome, awesome car. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys next time.